Class 10th is force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. Here the students, whenever a conductor which carries a current is placed in a magnetic field, then the magnetic field is outside and the current passing through the conductor also has magnetic effect. So the two magnets may repel or attract each other and there will be motion in the conductor, which is known as magnetic effect of current, which was studied by Ørsted. So here it is principle of moving devices like electric motor or galvanometer and many such devices like electric fan or others, where a conductor with electric current when placed in a magnetic field experiences a force on the principle of which electric motor or many moving devices works. Here what happens when a magnetic field is there, suppose this is magnet, it is horseshoe magnet containing two poles, one is north pole, other is south pole, suppose it is north and south. So magnetic direction is this way, and whenever a conductor which is free to move, suppose here is a wire through which current is passing, wire is like this, suppose magnet is in this way horizontally, north is here, south is here, it is in horizontal position, actually this way, north is here, south is here, and wire is from above, wire is here which carries a current. Suppose this is a point here, wire comes from upward and touches here. It is tabletop, suppose here is mercury, wire is dipped in it and its shade is free here, the end this is connected with here, suppose a stand is here, it is tied in the plant in such a way that it can move away, and here a wire, with the help of a wire here, it is connected with a stand here, and this is good conductor, again current flows in this way. So here is magnetic field in this way, it is horizontal position, from vertical position wire comes, it will produce magnetic field around it and magnetic field in direction as my finger. So the two magnetic field will react each other, they will apply force of action or force of reaction on each other. As a result, this conductor will move, which is principle of electric motor or moving devices like fans, galvanometer, etc. Many devices are there. So students, here we shall take that suppose electric field is horizontally and wire comes from vertical position. So two things are here, magnetic field and current. Magnetic field is horizontally and electric current is vertically. So two are perpendicular to each other. Then it has been seen by experiments that motion will be perpendicular to both of these, means horizontal, vertical, and what will be perpendicular to that? It will be, because horizontal is this way, then vertical will be perpendicular to the direction of the horizontal, XYZ axis which you call. So here I want to explain an important law given by Professor Fleming, Alexander Fleming. He gave left hand rule, Fleming's left hand rule, to understand the motion of a conductor with current when placed in magnetic field. He explained that if first finger of our left hand shows the direction of magnetic field this way, north to south, this way magnetic field, and current is shown by our middle finger, then there will be motion in the direction of thumb if the three are mutually perpendicular to each other. So Alexander Fleming says that stretch three fingers of your left hand, first finger, middle finger and thumb, in this way that each are perpendicular to each other, means it is suppose x-axis, y-axis, then it is z-axis, and if magnetic field is represented by first finger and electrical field direction in by middle finger, then motion will be in the direction of thumb. This is Fleming's left hand rule, and this rule I am trying to explain in case of a current carrying conductor which is free to move in a magnetic field by an experiment given in the book, and I am trying to show it here. So see students, horizontally here is north pole, south pole, so magnetic direction is from east to west here, as I am here in stock room. So first figure represents this, and current is from top to bottom, upwards, downward. Then here thumb will represent the direction of this wire will go this way, this will go. But if direction is changed, suppose this north and south pole are changed, here is south, here is north, then what will happen? Then magnetic field is like this way, current is this way, then thumb represents the direction of wire which will swing this way. It will swing towards right. In that case, it was going to the base of the magnet, which meant here it may stick due to the thickness of the magnet, so it will go this way. But as soon as it is dipped in mercury, current comes from here in mercury, and in mercury a wire carries current to the stand, and this circuit is fulfilled. So whenever this wire leaves the mercury, it comes here and current breaks. When no current is there, no magnetic field is shown by this wire, which is AB wire here. Here is point C, here is D, then it is, but this whole circuit is fulfilled. Then it returns to its original direction. Whenever it turns, it comes in contact with mercury, then again circuit is fulfilled, it is again thrown away. In this way, continuously wire returns to the mercury and current is fulfilled in the circuit and it is thrown away, and further and further, and this way the conductor will move. And if the arrangement is made in such a way that the wire moves in a circular direction, then it will act like an electric motor, which is principle of electric motor. So students, I have explained here Fleming's left hand rule for the direction of force and how current on a conductor produces motion in magnetic field on it, and this is the demonstration of force on current carrying conductor. So this is example. On this principle, a Barlow's wheel or electric motor can be explained how they work on this principle of force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field, students.